Jack. All right. Go ahead and pull up the. Get my charts ready for today. Pull up the comments here so I can see all the cool people join. Let's see. Cool. Oh. Made money. Lost money. And what was it? Alright, for all the people coming in, I just dropped a poll in the comments. Let me know how your trading day went. Did you make money, lose money, break even, or didn't trade? I guess I did trade today. Me personally, I went break even on 2 trades, which I'll go ahead and start off by walking through those. Let's see. This is your first time tuning in. I trade at the market open, so as soon as for me it's Eastern Standard Time, so as soon as the market open at 9:30 a.m., I am active to trade. Now, right here. So I took 2 trades today, one on the 1 minute, one on the 5 minute, both break even, and I will show you exactly why. So I took the buys off the 200 EMA, which is my yellow line at the right here. Entered at break of candle. Price retested and wicked off the 13 EMA. Gave me my confluence to get in buys. Now my take profit was 7.5 points. So I got in here, rode up about 4 minutes. We got close to take profit, less than a point away from take profit, and price started the reverse. And I was not about to sit through it and watch that reverse and take me out. So I just got up break even about right here. That's where I got out, and then I proceeded to take a trade on the 5 minute, which I'll pull over. Around here. So if you're familiar with the strategy, I'll walk through it real quick. The way it works is, see, it says I have something in the chat, but nothing's popped up. So the strategy is simple. Step 1, a new higher, lower, low. Step 2, a pullback to the 13 EMA, which is my white line there. My exponential moving average, which this is the average of the last 13 candles. Once I get a pullback there, I wait for step 3, a wick off the 13 EMA, and then step 4, break of candle for entry. Now, I looked on the 5 minute here. Obviously, we broke these highs. We pulled back to the 13 EMA and wicked off. So step 1, 2, and 3 played out. Step 4, I waited for break of candle for entry. Stop loss below. And this actually ended up hitting take profit. See, I think it was like a 6 something was my take profit, because I didn't need that much at that point because of the last trade being break even. I was ended in profit. But this looks clean and everything on the 5 minute, but on the 1 minute it was treacherous. The drawdown was insane. See if I could pull that up. If I could find that. Yeah, so this is what it looked like on the 1 minute. I got in around here. And got in around here. Stop loss was, let's see if I could pull up my stop loss was around here. So I got deep in the drawdown, didn't get taken out, and then once I got this deep in the drawdown, it was one of those just please come up and I'll get out at break even. So as soon as it came up and took me out at break even, I called it a day. But it proceeded to at news hit take profit. But I was not sent through all that. I was lucky enough to live through that and not get cooked. But it looks like the market is moving quite swell tonight with some nice trend direction. Hop in some sales real quick. I missed entry. That's all right. So boom, nice perfect trade actually. We'll see what plays out. So again, the steps are easy. Step 1, I need a new lower low, which we got here, or higher high, but this one we just so happen to get a lower low. Type it out. And again, if you're stopping through, Samaya, hello. Let me know how your trading day went. New lower low or higher high. So boom, step 1, new lower low or higher high. I also want to, I might get out of this break even. I want to hop on micros. I'm on minis at the moment. Yeah, let's do that. And I can get a better entry. I don't remember hitting. Appreciate it. I've been doing that a lot recently. Accidentally being mute. I don't know, Mike's been tweaking lately. Check, check, check. Okay. Apologies for the technical difficulties. My mic has been bugging tonight. But before it mutes us again, let me go ahead and walk through the strategy. Step 1, we got a new lower low. Step 2, we got a clean pullback to the 13 EMA. Where we got step 3, a wick off the 13 EMA, which brings us to step 4. Enter at break of candle. Off break of candle, and then step 4.5. This, or I don't even call it a step. Stop loss above or below the wick, depending on if you're in a buy or sell. Stop above below wick. Nice. And then that's where our stop is here above the wick. Now let's go ahead and manage this trade. Excuse me if I say your name wrong. Fahar, I believe. Hello. Stop sell 1. Scale out at a new low being created. And then I will use the trailing stop if I could get some continuation. Clean this up. No chance to win. The one already got hit. I'm looking at the wrong thing. So boom, I'll aim for the, if I do get the continuation, as we start to pull back a little bit. If I get the 1-to-1, I'll scale out one position and then leave a runner. Now we actually might get an opportunity to scale in here. The price holds this EMA. If not, may enter out early. Look, he filleted me. See if this holds. Not be a bad idea. Not be a bad idea to scale out here or close position, but for sake of, I'm gonna just hold out. Looking at my 5-minute on the left hand side. If this candle can close back into profit, I'd feel comfortable. But if we reject and start to push up, this candle right here closes back above the 13 EMA, I'll close out. But if we continue to push down, I'll feel confident. So let's see how this candle reacts. Which is giving enough volume to push either way. See if we can close like this. This would be perfect. Just close under. All right, I can rock with that. Turn some music on. There we go. Hopefully we're not creating a double bottom here. Let's see a candle close below 4355.6. And not look like we're about to get cooked here. I'll gauge it. So if I see a candle close up above that EMA, especially from here, it's cooked. But as long as we start holding and continue to shoot down, looking at the 5 minute here on my left hand side, and it's gonna be 50-50 price action. I could see it either shooting up or staying bold and closing somewhere around here. Let's get this out of the way. So I'm gonna keep respecting that 13 EMA. I'll hold out. So we got 10 more seconds on this 5 minute. So that's right. See if it closes. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna get out of that one early. Just the way that candle kind of cooked up there was not the cook I wanted to see. Matter of fact, let me see if I can catch a nice little breakout to the upside. So adjust my risk. We need to see if the buyers can step in and start to push up. Something like that. We got liquidity to the upside to shoot for. So we'll see how long we can hold this one for. The whole Topstep being down thing kind of messed up my aspect ratios and stuff. See if I can get those back up and clean. Okay, that's good. There we go. Then I can space this out more. I like the price action on the 1 minute. This 5 minute looks devious. Unless this candle can close bearish or bullish, and I feel confident. You still got what, about half the time of the 5 minute. Yeah, I can see it closing a little bit higher than this. If I get that, then I'll feel confident. I'm looking at some liquidity to the left hand side, somewhere in about this area to probably scale out of my first position, and we'll pull out that trailing stop once again. See, 2 minutes left. Again, I see this candle closing. If we can close above the 60s or at the 60 levels, I'll feel good. We also need to break the 60s. 44, 360. We can break that. or show signs of, then I'll feel good about this. If you're in, let me know how your trading day went. Did you make money, lose money, break even? Did you get? Well, I got one break even, and then got caught up a little bit in the Topstep going down situation. But I was able to get 2 decent trades in. Here you go. See, I like this price action. I would even scale in.
Order filled.
So I'm in at 4 macros now. Oh well. How did trading day go? Did you make money, lose money, break even, didn't trade? So I want to see this push up. This pull, a little bit of a pullback is understandable. We'll see if we can get it to continue pushing up. So I can move a little higher low, continue to break highs. So I was gonna eat through this. Hopefully it's not a straight continuation to the downside. Hello, nah, bro. Nah, what? Hello. Count washed out. Yes. Were you on what broker were you on? Were you on Topstep or just live account, or what firm were you trading? I think I'm getting the hang of this strategy. You used it a lot today. That's good. Again, if you're in the Discord, you could just send me the trade examples, or just keep showing up, getting the reps in, and over time you'll get it. At least watch the videos, match it up. What do you mean account washed up? Cooked it? And then was it like eval live account or XFA if you're on Topstep? Cause see, this is I want to see continuation. I want to see a new higher high from here. I'm trading from India. What else? Speaking of, since you're trading from India, what firms do you trade futures, forex? Because I would assume that, or just going off of what I've heard, I know a lot of future firms don't really offer their services out there. But I would assume that forex would be more lenient on it. Indian stock market. Okay. So I should get a new higher high from here. We'll see if we can get a nice big push. So what do you mean by you watch your account? Okay, options. What type of wash? You mean like straight cooked, fried? Which order should I use to trade in the market? I'm about to create my first account with Topstep this Friday with my next check. Which broker should I use to trade in the market? Well, if you're trading Topstep, they only have one broker now, or they only have Topstep X. First account with Topstep this Friday with my next check. Fire. That's alright. Accounts come and go. As long as you learn something from today's mistakes. and don't repeat them, or avoid, or try your best to not repeat it. Because think about it, unless it was a slow trickle getting washed, or was it like a one trade did you bad? Because I've been there. But also, user, what do you mean by which broker? Because like I said, if you're trading Topstep, all they have is Topstep X. They used to have Trade Evade and Ninja Trade and all that, but that's what the big uproar now is. Do you trade mini on Express usually? No. I jump around. I'm trying to see what I feel comfortable with. I've been on minis. So like I think my next funded. Right now I'm just building up allocation for the new year. So when I start trading, this is my last week trading, and then 2-week break, and then I'll start, or 3-week break. I'll start up the 5th. I think I'm gonna start out with one mini, going for one mini short scalp. It's like a 2-point move, so like 200, just try to rack up 200 a day, type of thing. But I have traded micros. I used to trade 3 micros, but my take profit would be bigger, and it would be nice because you can keep the account a lot longer, especially when you lose. But just like you're not hitting a lot of trades. For my strategy, especially the time I trade, I like the quick TPs type of thing. Okay, cool. Should I create a separate account with Topstep X before I join, or it's already built in? So what you'll do is you'll set up your account through Topstep, and then you'll buy an account, and then you'll see it on the dashboard. It'll be like launch Topstep X, and then you just click that, and then it'll automatically create all that for you. So all you have to do is just create your Topstep account, and then get your account when you're ready. And then like I said, it'll automatically generate that account for you. Oh, you're done. Yeah, so this will be my. I'm just right now. I'm really just relaxing at the moment. I'm on a combine at the moment, halfway on, just a little over halfway. But as far as like trading XFAs and all that, I am kind of clocking out for that, especially this week. And then the next 2 weeks, I'll be on night live or night lies. I'll be on like this. But as far as like actually trading, maybe I'll try a new funded account. Maybe I'll start trying other funded accounts. Maybe like a TPT account, because I know those are slower to trade, since it automatically takes 5 days just to get funded. So maybe I'll try that. But as far as or I'll just take the break off. I only experienced trading futures and Forex mostly for 5 years using KOT Forex. I've heard of that. Trade Locker and Osprey until they discontinued their service. Then I took a break from trading altogether. Okay, yeah. So I traded back when I traded Forex. I traded on Osprey, which I loved Osprey because they use Trade Locker. I used to love Osprey until they stopped, which I don't know why. But by then I was already on in futures. Yeah, nice little break. Welcome back. I was telling, was it yesterday? Someone in my community as well, and someone in the live. I was telling them how if you ever traded on Forex, either like live Forex like you were doing, or Forex prop firms, if you come over to futures, you'll crush. Because those Forex firms were something else. You'd had to, what was it? Just to get by, for phase 1, you needed 12%. Sometimes 16%. For phase 2, you needed 5 or 8%, and then you get the funded account, which for futures is just one phase, and you're in there. Thank you for clarifying. I planned on buying the 50K, but I know once I start, I only have 5 days to fulfill the requirements for withdrawal. But I'm super nervous from taking it. You don't have so you plan on buying the 50K. Nice. Once you start, you have 5 days to fulfill the requirement. No, you don't have. There's no time limit. No, there is no time limit. There is no time limit. I don't know. We got the 5. So I'll break down the top stuff. So once you get the 50K account, you take your time. The only rule is don't lose 2,000. And then the pass, there's a 50% consistency rule, meaning you can't make, or you shouldn't make. You can, but you shouldn't make more than 50%. So that's the way I trade and help traders pass our Topstep combines fast, consistent with the structure of whether your strategy or my strategy. The aim for 1,500 per trade in 2 days, and hopefully 2 trades, and then you're able to pass that way. And then, because the profit target is 3,000, 50% consistency rule, 1,500, 2 days, hopefully. And then through there, you're able to pass your combine. Now, once you get funded, the 5 days is you need non-consecutive. So it could be, because obviously you're going to take losses and all that. And going for 5 days straight is just cooked. This is not possible type of thing. But it's non-consecutive 5 days of 150 plus. And then once you qualify for that, and then if you're in the profit, then you can get a payout. But no, there's no. You don't have 5 days to fill. I don't know what you mean by that or where you got that from. But yeah, you don't. Long story short, you have to take your time. Take your time. Especially when it's been a while. Once you get the account, you don't even have to trade it that day or that next day. Just take your time with it. It's like anything in trading. Patience is the name of the game. But yeah, you gotta pass the. I wish credit everything you just said. I literally stumbled on this live, but I'm not leaving. I feel like I need to be here. Nah, listen. I post my lives every day. They're posted. I think they take a little bit to process, but you could come back to this live afterwards and run it back, or you could legit my channel. Just go to my channel. One of my videos. If you go to like channels, videos, and then you click on popular, it's my top 2 videos. It's the how to pass your Topstep combine or the 50K combine or something like that. It'll be green. Just the how to and the how I. But if you watch the how to, it breaks it all down. It'll break down literally everything you need there to pass your Topstep combines. Let me double check the title. Public. Yeah, how to pass the Topstep 50K combine. Check that video out whenever you get the time. 8-minute video. It'll break it all down. But I'm not for sure. No, yeah, for sure. For sure, I got you. Got you. Let me see if I can hold this trade out. Let me see. I'm in 4 contracts. I need about a 5-point move. Is that right? See if I can end the night on the break even. Okay, so I'm going for these but these highs to the left hand side. Let's do it. Aim for these highs. That's alright, I'll be a little bit still in the red, but that's cool. 6-4. Okay, we're gonna break through that 200 EMA in the 5 minutes. So might get a little rocky, but we'll hold it out. No, yeah, take your time. Topstep, there's no rush. However, you do need help passing your Topstep combines, or just want to learn the structure of how I trade. I am usually consistently passing my Topstep combines in 2 days with 2 trades, which I would have done. When I traded Monday, I got halfway on 1 trade. I didn't trade Tuesday. Today, I would have passed if I would have held on my trade, but if you missed the breakdown, I got less than half a point away from take profit, and then we started the reverse. So I just got out at break even. I was not about to play the devil's advocate of do we reverse at entry or do I hit stop loss, because I was just not about to watch that. But it ended up in take profit, so I could have passed 2 days 2 trades type of thing as usual. But I was about to give myself gray hairs over it. Because I just know I'll come back tomorrow and do the same thing. Yeah, I'm taking my time. Like I said, it's most likely my last week really trading, so I'm really taking my time. Milking it a little bit, being on the charts actually locked in. Because from here, I'll also be doing some research on some more prop firms to trade with, because 2 days in a row, Topstep being down is kind of absurd. But so far, I know Funding Ticks and Take Profit Trader. But also not a big fan of Tradeovate or like Trading View. But that might just be something I have to suck up and rock with. As price starts to nicely move up here. Actually, that's what I'm gonna do. The price does get out. I'm gonna close 3 positions and leave a runner. I'm in buy, so I'd sell, limit sell 3 at the highs here. So if price gets up there, I'll leave a runner and then see if I can pick up the rest. Is there a target for you? I'm aiming for got liquidity here, like a swing high. I'm aiming for that. Let's see if that's in the frame. Yeah. So just aiming for the swing highs right here. Might get some pullback. I got the 5 minutes on my left hand side. We're kind of messing with that 200 EMA. If I get a pullback, I'll watch my 13 EMA, which is the white line here. If a candle closes below it, I'll just get out immediately. But but if I get continuation, I'll aim for. I'm getting out. I'm in 4 micros. If that hits takeout, I'm getting out at 3 and then leaving a runner for 1. What time did it go down today? Because mine was fine. It didn't go out for as long as yesterday. Yesterday was cooked all day. It went went out for a little bit. It wasn't anything too long. If I got on that market open, I would say probably between like 15 minutes after market open for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then it opened back up and it was smooth. It was like a partial outage, so I think it only affected some people as well. And like I refreshed it and let me log back in, and then eventually it let me go in. Then you just mentioned this is your last week trading, so I'm assuming I shouldn't be trading either as we conclude this month. It depends. Can you please donate 500 USD for me, sir? Struggling a lot for my family. Sorry, I cannot, but I will. Prayers go out to you and your family, and I hope everything comes out good on the other side. But no, as far as this being your last week trading, that's personally up to you. For me, I just know I gotta mentally check myself. I know I mentally check out when I know Christmas is next week, Christmas Eve. First, don't trade. So don't trade Christmas. Don't trade New Year's Day. And then for me, then it's like, if you're not gonna do that, do you want to trade Christmas Eve and do you want to trade New Year's Eve? So that leaves you with what, Monday? That leaves you with 3 days to trade. So I mean, I guess that's not bad, but it's like, do you want at that point just take the week off, So that's why I'm personally doing it. And then I'm taking the rest of the week off. I think the first is on a Thursday. And I'm just taking that Friday off as well. And then starting back up that Monday. So just because of the holidays, that's why I'm taking off. But you don't have to. I wouldn't advocate for trading, like I said, Christmas Day or New Year's Day. I'd take those days off, relax. The market probably wouldn't even be that hot anyways. Probably be going off a straight algorithm movement. It's like, relax, take those days off. And the rest of the days, I mean, that's 8 other days you can trade. 4 and 4 if you end up trading the eves. But if you don't, that's still 3 days you could trade. That's 3 perfect days. But if I remember, you said you wouldn't get the account till next Friday. Next Friday. So at that point, you might as well just, be a little patient. Just wait till the new year. Bro, I have no game plan right now, but I want to set myself up to be in a position to prosper and profit for sure. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to trade those days either. Yeah. So, I mean, this, like, obviously you got time. So, if I remember, you said you were trying, is that this Friday or, like, next week's Friday? So, boom, you're getting in my mind, you're getting an account before the new year.
Order filled.
All right, I'm going to go break even, and I'm going to leave a runner. See how high this can go. So, you said you get an account. Either way, you're getting an account before New Year. You can trade that account, because, I mean, trade the account, get some experience in. Are you trading options or forex? What ticker are you looking at? This live is not showing full screen. Okay. Well, I'm trading gold. I'm trading gold at the moment. In futures, I'm trading gold. So Topstep is a futures prop firm. Topstep is a futures. And I'm trading gold. I only trade gold. So my strategy is gold, GF13, gold flow 13. Because I only trade gold. What the G stands for. And then flow is the flow of the market, and 13 is off the 13 EMA. But okay, so boom, this Friday you get paid. If you, depending on how on your so first of all, go for the 50K account. With the activation fees, so you're only paying about $49. So when you get that Friday, I don't know your situation, but say you got it, and you go with the mindset, give it your best, but like, don't be upset if you blow it, type of thing. Use this time before the new year to get the experience of, okay, you understand Topstep, mess around with the website a little bit. You also, once you actually, you don't even have to do that. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say get your account. So you get it tomorrow, get it Monday, get your account, and then once you get a combine, you can get a free practice account. And the way that works is, so you have to have a valid combine. No, I get it, because I get there too. Especially, man. I understand it. So, all right, so boom, game plan right here. So you get your account when you can. Once you get a combine, you have to have an active combine. You get a free practice account on Topstep. That's what I'm on right now. Works exactly the same. This is a practice account. The amount is 150K. And then for the rest of the year, just practice on that. And then so you understand the website, understand what you want to trade. And you can, whenever I'm live, you can pop in through here. We can, if you need me to walk through something, we can walk through something. But yeah, just take that little time to practice. You don't got to jump right into the live charts. You know what I mean? And just go from there. I'm going to move my stop loss up. Hopefully we break through this 200 EMA. Put it under this wick here. But yeah, get the account. You don't gotta trade it right away. Get familiar with the program. Get familiar with everything, and just move from there. And then come New Year, or say you don't have to put like a come New Year, I'm gonna be on it. Like when you understand everything and understand how everything works and how everything operates, move accordingly. Can you please explain few useful EMA which a trader must know? Well, first things first, I'm gonna say this: every indicator is lagging, so it's not gonna be exact. But so what the EMAs are is the exponential moving average. So I use the 13 EMA, which is gonna be the average of the last 13 candles. And the way I use it, I guess I can say I'm an EMA trader. My strategy is gold flow 13. I only trade gold, the flow of the market off the 13 EMA, and I wait for price to push. I'm looking for vertical movement, so new higher or lower lows to be created. Step 1. Step 2, a pullback to my 13 EMA, and I need a wick rejection off my 13 EMA. So a new higher high is created, it pulls back, creates a higher low, respecting the 13 EMA, and then it continues up. And then once it continues up, it gets that push back up. That's when I enter. Same thing for sales. Price creates a lower low, creates a lower high, and then I wait for it to respect the 13 EMA, and I get in when it starts to create that next leg. And then I also use the 200 EMA. The 200 EMA is mainly just for if the price is cutting through. If the 200 EMA is cutting through price, 9 times out of 10, we're in a ranging market. So that's what I use that for. I also sometimes take setups off of it. So that's why I move my stop loss up, or in the break even, because we're starting to test that 200 EMA. And I just know it's a heavy resistance support area. And then yeah, and I also like to use it for trend, because whenever price is far away from it, that's when I know trend is heavy. If you don't mind, I got the money to pay $49 right now and create the account. You don't mind walking me through it? Now let's do it. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do before I delete it. So I'm gonna drop mine. So at the moment, which I'm actually getting rid of it, so probably New Year's, as I start to clean things up. I'm looking for the live. I'm about to drop. My brain's going blank. I'm about to drop a link into like my WAP and like my community and everything, and then you can for sure. And then you can join. So click the link, and then sign up and all that. This part is free and all that. And then through there, you can get free access to my Discord community. Join that, and then that way, like if I'm not off live for something like that, because I'm about to eat dinner here and get ready for bed and relax a little bit. But we could join the Discord, through the free Discord. Let me know you're from Let me know you're from YouTube, and then and then that way you can ask questions from here. But yeah, I can help you out tonight if you wanna do that. Let me go. No, I just wanted to give you that option as well. My phone will. Let me go ahead and post this. It's in? Okay. So through the link I just sent, you can click that. You'll be able to join the. Okay. I hope I said this right. Cause the way you spell it, there's 2 ways, and please don't fault me for it. It's either Alyssa or Alicia. Now, I'm sorry if it's Alyssa and I just sound slow. No, yeah, join the community as well. If you can join the community, you can hit the first link in the description. You could join the community as well. Believe it, and I say that because, believe it or not, and I'm sorry if I'm wrong, but your name is like a girl's name. So if I'm correct, if I'm incorrect, I'm sorry. But I think I have more girl traders in my community than I have guys. So if you're able to, Alicia. Oh man, I'll be here all night trying to. But yeah, if you're able to, you can also join too. If you have the opportunity to, you did pretty good. Okay. All right. Yeah, no. If you're able to, just join my community as well. I was talking about this yesterday about how I made it with reason. I'm a big Chipotle eater, so I had to make it a price of someone. No, you just had it. No, you just. Alyssa or Alyssa. Oh, okay. I'm already about to fight it. Alright, see, prices starting to push back. If I can hold these positions right here, if I can hold around here. Okay. No, yeah, like I said, you can do the free community, or if you can, the 20 is not too shabby. I wanted to make it, the way I had it is for less than, as a big Chipotle eater, for less than a couple Chipotle bowls. For really Chipotle bowl, I'll probably, if I go to, a nice little carne asada or steak or something like that. Nah, yeah, for sure. Join through there. We can get it going. It's either the free or the paid. And we can and I'll help you out there. But until then, yeah, so if you're getting an account, I can also walk you through that and go through that with you. I'm listening to the last 3 songs. Let me change my playlist. Alright, see, your price starts to push back up here. I feel better. And I can adjust my stop loss. I can do 20 after this Friday. Bet. Just join when you can. And we'll get started. We'll get it going. We'll do game plan and everything else. What's today? Wednesday? I thought today was Thursday. But no, yeah, you can also, like I said, you could join through the first link and then at least get within the system and everything signed up, and then join the Discord through the free spot. And we can, since I know, just let me know. See, we broke to that 200 unless we start moving up. Let me know it's you, and we'll start game planning. And then we'll do it in a way, also with game planning, we'll do it in a way to where we'll just take your time, Order filled. Boom, I'll take that. With the first one, we'll see where you're at and everything, walk through everything, walk through the system of Topstep, get you familiar with that, get you in the practice account, taking trades, see if you got a strategy, how you feeling with the strategy. What do you trade? What do you like to trade? Time frames. We'll do it all. We'll do the whole shebang there. And hopefully within a decent amount of time, get you funded and going on from there. I'm confident in my skills as well to help people get funded. Learning the skill of getting funded and then just taking your time and getting the payout. Let me see if I can get another trade. Let me see how what these candles talk about here. I'm gonna lower my risk. That'll be a blessing. Yeah, I got you. Now you found the right live tonight and the right guy. Cause there's one thing I could talk about and spend. I want to get in here.
Order filled.
One thing I could talk about, do all night, and dedicate a lot of time to is trading. And I also love helping people understand things. Cause it's like teachers. You actually learn when you're able to help. So I don't mind it. One of my favorite things to do besides just trading is to trade a little bit more. Let's see. We'll see if I was able to catch this. Come on, hold out.
Order filled.
That's all right. Again, I have my 5 minutes to my left hand side. I'm gonna see that. I might try to. Wow, I knew that was gonna happen. Okay, I'm gonna get a re-entry. I was I'm gonna try to bottom take this, but I didn't know it was gonna turn like that. Let's hop into cons. 20 points. That's smooth. I can see price creating a new high here, but or this 200. Maybe I'll get that to 200. Let's see. We'll see how price reacts at the 200 again in my yellow line here, and then if I feel confident, maybe the new highs, or maybe scale out as we approach there. I'll call this my final trade for the night. See what we get. Or even maybe scale out one position and go from there. Or does it want to cook me? Just hit stop loss. I think it looks good though. Let's see how the poll did. 12 votes, majority made money, and a couple didn't trade. All right, nice. Here we go. All right, boom. We're at my 200 EMA. We'll see how price reacts here. If we wick off deviously, then I'll adjust from there. But see if we can get new highs. New highs would be fire, because then it'd be a break even night at that. Let's see. I'm gonna go break even from here. Boom. Break even from here.
Order filled.
And just like that, TP hit. Just like that. Which free link do I join again to DM you? I see 3 links in one. Whatever. Not whatever one. Either the 0-to-1 trading blueprint or I think it's called GF13. 0-to-1 trading blueprint, the GF13. And the system doesn't exactly show me the process of how it goes. You join one of those, and then you'll get access to whatever the 0 to 1 trading blueprint. Just helps people who never traded before or beginner traders, help them actually place their first trade. The Gold Flow 13.1 is my strategy. It's 5 modules. The first one is my strategy breakdown. The second one is a weekly webinar, which once you join the VIP, you'll see more information on that. Yeah, Gold Flow 13, join that one. But yeah, second module is a weekly webinars. Every week I drop, I go over every trade I've took over the week, and I release that to the VIP every week, and then answer questions, and then give out gems and those, and just get ready for the next week. And then so I dropped one of those, leaked one of those for module 2. I think module 3 is photo examples of the strategy. Module 4 is a phone ready, like screenshot bullet point. Bullet point is not the word. Okay, I see you just joined. I forget what the word is. Like a what is the word? Checklist, I guess, for the strategy. Just breaking out the strategy. The module 5. I forget what module 5 is. But I just got some word for somebody that will not be here forever. So right now it's free. If you're able to take advantage of it, because it will not be here forever. Some of it, the week webinar will no longer be free or accessible unless you're in the VIP. And then some of it will be free, but not the good stuff. But yeah, I seen you just join. Just go ahead and join the Discord. And once I seen you join the Discord, nice way to end the night. If you really think about it, I took a trade on minis for 1 gold contract. Wanted to hop out early because I wanted to hop on micros, and I just closed the trade just whenever and wherever I wanted. It would happen to be negative 200, so like negative 2 points, negative 200. Locked in from there on micros with 2 to 3 micros, was able to make that deficit back. So if you really think about it, we was locked on a different level to make up $200 on using 2 to 3 micros. Actually, one of the trades it was for. But I just joined. But where's the Discord link? I'm on Discord right now, trading options. If you're in the WAP, oh, it's not crazy. If you're in the WAP, it'll be. So you have the home tab that says MTF. You have the learn, which says Gold Flow 13, and the community under the community tab in my WAP. That sounds so crazy to say it aloud. No. But yeah, it should be under the community. I think let's see if I can see. I'm on. Okay, so you're on route right now. You should click MTF, click my WAP, and then under it should have a community tab. It should say home, learn, and community. Click the community tab, and then I think for that one it's either going to be Mac Mafia Trading Community or MTF, because I believe the family is for a different one. And then through there, you just connect your Discord. So yeah, once you join, it should begin. I wish I could see from like I want to see it on my phone. View dashboard, edit branding. 1 sec. I'm gonna see if I could pull it up to where it can like show me from your point of view. Okay. I just seen you join. Gotcha. Yep, just commented on it. But you have to. All right, first, I'm gonna send you this video on YouTube because I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, the video. What am I listening to? I'm gonna send you the video I was talking about earlier about how to pass the combines. And well, you can just message me there. We'll go from there, and move from there. I'll be in and out the chat tonight. But before I trade tomorrow, I'll check all my messages and all that. And if you're up and all that, we can. That's when I'll be more active. But I don't get back to you tonight. But in the meantime, I'll be. Yep. I see. And then I sent you a DM. I sent you a message. You can check the message. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here on YouTube. All right, traders, that's a wrap up for today's session. Whether you took a setup or just sat on your hands, you showed up, and that's what matters the most. Every rep counts, especially the mental ones. Every day we grow together into better traders, better people, and all that cool stuff. If you got value from today's stream, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next live. I won't be live tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. I won't be live tomorrow. Friday is not. So I should be back up on Monday. I should be going back Monday. I should be live. So tune in and stay tuned till that one. Have post notifications on. Come kick it with me on Monday. So again, if you had value, go ahead, hit the like button and subscribe. So Monday we get it going. If you want to take things further, trade live with me and the crew, get weekly breakdowns and follow the exact process I use to pass my top stock mines fast. The first link in the description is where you could join MTF, Max Trading Family, me and the crew. Check that out. I got my codes moving a little bit. If you want the complete, got distracted a little there. If you want the complete breakdown of the strategy I actually use on these live GF13, you can also check that out through the first link, and then just look for Gold Flow 13. And if you're brand new to trading, you can also check out the 0 to 1 guide in that link as well. We'll cut months off your learning curve. We got a few days, couple days left for this week and a couple weeks before the new year. So with that being said, remember to protect your capital, stay patient, and let the market pay you for waiting. I appreciate every single one of you joining me here tonight. Makes things go by faster, because if no one was in here, I'd just be looking at the screen, still be trading because that's what I do. But just to appreciate every one of you who came in, stopped by, and made the night that much better. With that being said, I'll see you guys on the next live. Trade smart, stay disciplined, finish strong, stay patient, don't force trades. Keep stacking good decisions. Let the market pay you for waiting. I'll say that again and again and again. That being said, good luck. Be safe the rest of these 2 days.